Hey everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going over to Vechain once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big the CoinsKid crew. So I think, and there's a possibility here that we may have completed some kind of expanded flat correction for Vechain. So we've been looking at this for a very long time. I think we've had a 1 into a 2 into a 3 into a 4 into a 5, and what we've got actually for the likes of Vechain and equally Ethereum, for anyone paying attention, I think we've been some kind of expanded flat correction since last year, not this year, for altcoins. And this is typical of altcoins. They do lag Bitcoin, but right towards the end of Bitcoin cycle, they do tend to catch Bitcoin up in the parabola. So basically this is what we've got here. If you look in this previous cycle for Vechain, we've got this huge vertical to the upside. So I think we may be on the cusp of that, and again, there's no bias, but if we are, then this is exactly where we are right now. We're coming up, we're having a pullback, and then boom, we absolutely rocket into space. And this leg here in front of us may be about to repeat. And again, there's no bias. It's just a setup that I'm looking at, a potential scenario, and I'm going to show you the reasons why. Because if right now Bitcoin, they do say every 4 years Bitcoin puts in some kind of cycle top. So the previous one I think was 2017, and before that was 2013, then you got 2017, and then obviously when I started the channel roughly around about here in 2021, this is where we were peaking up here, okay? And obviously that's 2021, so zoom forward another 4 years, you've got 2025. So right now we've not got that much time left in 2025. So I think possibly what we've had here is 1, expanded flat wave 2, and right now on the cusp of a vertical 3, 4, 5, something like that for Vechain over the next few months leading up towards the end of the year, where we do start to see a big parabolic move up for Vechain, against all odds and expectations. So this is why I've accumulated more Vechain. I've not sold any Vechain. I'm holding on for dear life, and I think possibly from this point, and again, there's absolutely zero bias in here, there's no guarantees. Please remember, this is simple technical analysis, that right now if Vechain is about to break bull and take off to the upside, we could be looking at a monster move, a retracement to the all-time high of roughly 837%, with the follow-through of roughly 2000%. So I'm taking a chance here on Vechain. Okay, I think actually as we push towards the end of these cycles, and I've relayed this to you, Bitcoin is no longer the opportunity. Your altcoins are for your altcoin runs. So what do we need to see to increase probability of this? Okay, we need to see Bitcoin obviously breaking bull, which currently it's doing really well. If it starts to take out the all-time high, I think we've got a massive increased probability of a huge vertical lift for Vechain as Bitcoin begins to put in its last leg to the upside. We've got a massive opportunity where Vechain could do exactly what it did in that previous cycle 4 years ago. And obviously one thing we have to see, well, two things we have to see as well to accompany this, is the Bitcoin dominance has to break down, and equally the Tether dominance has to break down. So if you take a look, this is the Bitcoin dominance. It was waterfalling as Vechain was taken off into space. Equally, the Tether dominance was waterfalling as Vechain was taken off in space, and currently both of these charts are beginning to turn a bit of a corner. So we need to see this. We need to see Bitcoin trending up, and we need to see these charts trending down. If we do start to see that, we're going to see a vertical here for Vechain. Now where could it go to? So I think a retracement to the all-time is not out of the question, and if we start to take out the all-time high at 0.2806, I think we could run as high as 0.65 cents, okay, where I'll be looking to lock in some profit on my Vechain bag right there. So again, there's no bias, there's no guarantees, but I think we may have experienced an impulsive wave 1, some kind of expanded wave 2 correction, and right now we're on a cusp of a vertical wave to the upside. So I'm looking at some kind of bottoming process here for Vechain. If we do have any kind of pullback in crypto, for me I'll be looking at another little buy zone, basically a retest of the lows, and then boom, and then we could experience a huge vertical to the upside for Vechain. I hope it happens, and remember, I've not got any guarantees. I can't guarantee it's about to happen, but if we are in this 4-year cycle and Bitcoin's breaking bull, which currently it looks pretty impulsive to be honest with you, in a 5-way move to the upside, if it does begin to break out the all-time highs, like I said to you, I think there's an increased probability that we are about to see something like that for Vechain. So again, you can buy Vechain on L-Bank or Bybit, it's entirely up to you. You can go long, go short, whatever you want to do. For me right now, I'm still holding on to my Vechain. I've been adding some on these dips. If you take a look, we've got this God candle back test just there. We came into this zone, and right now we've got another God candle back test just there, and this is exactly where we find support. So if we can create some kind of 5-wave move up here for Vechain, then a little pullback, this next explosive move could be something like what we got there. So we've got this 1 into a 2, got this 1 into a 2 where we went vertical and we go vertical. It would be lovely to see that for Vechain, where we finish off this beautiful bull market and we start to see this mad run here for Vechain. So I'll leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed the update. Nothing I say is financial advice. Everything on this channel is for educational entertainment purposes only, but I actually think from this point here we've had a 1 2 3 4 5, a 1 2 3, which is your B wave. It's not impulsive, and we've had a 1 2 waterfall 3 4 5 wave down. So I think we've got an A into a B into a C, and one of the confluencing factors is the Queen of crypto, basically Ethereum, where exactly the same time frame, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, bottom at the same time. So we've got an impulsive move, a corrective move, and another impulsive move in both of these charts, Ethereum and VeChain going forward, where typically towards the end of the cycle we do start to see altcoins do that as Bitcoin comes up and slows down in its bull market. Hope you understand the update. Stay up, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care everyone. Back to another update on VeChain. Bye bye.